Alright, so we're back. Jalen had a pretty good evening last night. I went to go get a tool. We'll get to that in a second. And then he got pretty excited about tearing into the front end of the donor 69 Fury 3. Decided we're going to go ahead and swap bumpers. This one's exactly straight. Ours is mostly straight. And grill panels and headlight bezels and that kind of stuff. So he really got after it. Today we're gonna do our darndest to get our donor windshield out in one piece. So as Jalen worked last night, I ran about 20 miles over to the old Harbor Freight. Picked up a couple things. First, we have the windshield removal tool. This is a somewhat sharpened, I guess, pick or blade that goes in between the glass and the metal and slices through the caulking allegedly. And then you have this, you hold this in with one hand and you pull it on this leverage handle with your other hand, and that's supposed to work. People on the other YouTubes say sharpen this a little bit more than it already is, and it works pretty good. So got that. And then the other option we got was the old I guess you'd call it like a piano wire type cutter. So you get a whole bunch of braided steel wire. You get two handles to thread that wire through. You thread the wire through the gasket. One handle's on the outside of the car, one handle's on the inside of the car, and you pull back and forth and work your way around the windshield all the way around. And theoretically you cut through the sealant with the wire and you're done. And then it gives you this big long stabber skewer, like, you know, it's huge. Apparently you're supposed to stick this through the gasket first in order to get the wire through. So not sure which one we'll jump into first. Oh, and then we got a couple of little cheap suction cuppy picker uppy things to help us actually lift the windshield out. So I don't know which one Jalen wants to try first, but we'll see, and we're gonna get started.
Okay, so we're gonna go see how this works now.
Oh.
I have an idea. I think this might work. Alright, so we had to open the hood after about right there to get through, and we've made it pretty far, and then our wire broke again. But this is the real beauty of a parts car. I mean, this fender's rusty, the other one's got a big dent, so really who cares if we smash them with a 2x4. See, I've just been laying under here in the hood over the engine. We've made it to here, and then we've just got this much left and we're done. And also, find of the day was this little gem that was folded under the battery because the battery tray was so rusty, so that's neat.
the cable or wire will break. This is broken right here.
We're almost there.
It'll catch up against the little edges of the body panels, or even the edge of the windshield, I think, from time to time, and it'll break. But they give you like, I don't know, like 50 feet of the little wire stuff. So we've been breaking off or cutting off about 18 inches to 24 inches at a time, and that's worked well. We are on our 4th piece of cable, so yeah, and this should easily get us done.
Moment of truth.
We purchased 2 of the cheapest suction
You gotta
cup
really push them.
dent pullers Harbor Freight sells. And
Hopefully they
here, gloves. Let's get gloves so we can
grab it.
grab the edge.
We decided to be nerds and grab gloves real quick.
We should have moved these so they're this way too, but
We can.
ready?
Should we?
Nope. Okay.
Oh, not bad.
Under it. Okay, that was fairly easy. Let's
Ugh.
get over the antenna. Okay.
And now we're gonna go put it away. And just like that, it is out and it's in the shop, and we are windshield pros now, so who knows. Yeah, and now we're just gonna keep stealing parts off of this, I guess. And now we have 2 running and driving Plymouth Furies that have no windshield, so we're therefore useless. Yep. So yeah.
In review, cutting out the windshield. Tool A, at least for our purposes. Tool B, worked like a champ, for us anyway. That's GoPro's parts. This worked like a champ. Takes 2 people, but a much more preferred method of getting the windshield out or back glass out in one piece. There is one catch so far, and that is, where did I do with it? Where? Hello? Gosh dang it! What did I do with it? I had it, and now I don't have it. The catch for this tool. This is the Windshield Removal Kit, 4 pieces. This is the wire style. This guy actually did work pretty good. It's got a little notch in the end. Oh, here, stop shaking. Little notch in the end there. You poke that through the gasket or silicone or sealant or whatever else, bubble gum, whatever. Use that to poke your wire through when you can find a spot to do so. This wire though, let's see if there's maybe on the back of this kind of a braided wire, pretty strong actually. We broke ours, what I say, 3 times, I think 4 times maybe. But the one thing is, they give you, what's it say, 72 feet of that wire, which is just lovely. I mean, we maybe used 10 or 12. You do waste a little bit because when it breaks, you got to get about 18 or 24 inches at a time. But it comes all spooled up right down here, and it's tied in 3 spots with little zip ties. Hey, this is your warning. You might try to leave at least one of those zip ties on, or be prepared. I mean, there's no way to be prepared, but what I'm saying is, the moment you cut the 3rd zip tie, that nice little spool of wire goes like this. This is the aftermath, and I'm standing on some. I'm trying to get it untangled. If y'all are fishermen and you remember that first time with your first bait caster out on the water and you ended up with this is where we're at. This is the downside of this tool. You've been warned though. Find a way of unspooling this without taking the zip ties all the way off or something. and you'll be just fine. I'll show you. Let me here's the point with. So we started cleaning off the silicone. We got to get to a little banquet for cross country here, but here's our windshield out on one of our benches. Looks good. There's a couple places, let me see if I can find one here, where you can kind of see where the wire, let me see if it'll focus here, where the wire was running against the glass. If I'd used that other tool, it would have ended up looking like this. This is from that tool. I got it under here, and I must have just twisted it or caught it just right, and this causes crack that goes over to here, where it broke when the crack ended as well. This is still only through one layer of glass. We're going to clean this up very carefully. We're going to see how we can repair this to maybe make it a little less noticeable and make it so that it doesn't ever spread. Otherwise, we did a great job. We're going to try and keep the I Love America sticker on there. That's pretty cool. And we'll let you know how it goes. But yeah, as far as the tools go, the two-handle polar razor knife thing, we had zero success with that. We had a lot of success with this. So I like giving you numbers. 96339 is that part number. This tool is about $15. Well worth it. Putting this back in the toolbox, I'm sure we'll use it again. Oh, hey, that's windshield removal on the Plymouth Fury 3. Thank you very much for watching our video. Thanks for paying attention to Jalen's Instagram page that he's managing for us and our other social media stuff. We're gonna get out of here. It's daylight savings time where we live, and I'm telling you, it is 5:15. And although it is, I mean, Old Glory's loving the sunset tonight. But yeah, it's gonna get cool and cold here and stuff. So we're getting out of here. Thanks for watching. We will catch you on the next one.